The WWE, or WWF as it was known in those days, gave us some of the most exciting sporting events of the 1980s. And while doing so, they were there rocking some of the best beards on this side of the ring. Today on The Glorious Beard, we want to take an epic look back at the superstars of wrestling of the 1980s and the glorious beards attached to some of these awesome athletes.
1, 2, 3, listen to him. 1, 2, 3 again. Yes, he got him. Whoa. What a clothesline by Razor. Almost.
The World Wrestling Federation produced some of the biggest names in sports for 4 decades, and while it's produced some great names over the years, not many eras live up to the 1980s. There were some amazing powerhouses at that time, names like Macho Man Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, and André the Giant that people still think of today when they think about professional wrestling, and there was some glorious facial hair in this era. Macho Man Randy Savage may have had the best of the best, or the cream of the crop, as he would say, and he may have been the best of the best, because not many wrestlers stand up to Macho Man's incredible legacy. He was a 2-time WWF champion, and very few wrestlers can stand up to that beard.
I'm your friend, and I don't think that you can separate business from friendship. And you know what? Your mustache is crooked.
Your beard is a little sideways, too.
Don't you think I have a little bit of interest right there?
Macho Man's beard was a true sight to behold. It was thick, black, and screamed power. I mean, he was the Tower of Power after all. Not many wrestlers brought what Macho Man brought in the ring, and not many wrestlers have entertained us in the way that the Macho Man did. He had one of the best beards of our time. However, he had a fierce rival in the WWE who might have something to say about him being the best. Hulk Hogan. He was the man, and not just because we all had a friend whose dad kinda looked like him. Hulk was Macho Man's biggest rival, and for good reason. He was a 6-time WWF champion, and more to the point for us here at the Glorious Beard, he had some pretty wild facial hair. Hulk had perhaps the only beard that beats Macho Man's, brother. It was blonde, but it was weird and wild. It was a mustache that came down and formed a reverse goatee. Not an easy look to pull off, but Hulk Hogan made it work. And Hulk's rivalry with Macho Man was one of the key storylines in 80s wrestling. He did it all and looked good doing it. He would later have a rather trashy beard as Hollywood Hulk Hogan in the NWO as part of WCW, but that's a story for another time. And Hulk Hogan was a fan favorite. This next wrestler may have been one of the most popular and greatest to ever grace the ring with his massive presence.
André the Giant is pointing his finger at me. Inside the locker room, he's joking with the referee. Gesturing body slams, I shake in my boots. I'm paralyzed with fright at what is flying off the turnbuckles tonight.
He stood at 7 feet 4 inches tall, holds countless WWE records, and he was everyone's favorite character in The Princess Bride, a 1980s classic. I'm speaking, of course, about André the Giant. And André was not just a big man in the ring, he was a big deal in the ring. André the Giant was a WWE champion, and he was undefeated for nearly 15 years, losing to, you guessed it, Hulk Hogan in 1987. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. When did André the Giant have a beard? Well, while he didn't wear one in The Princess Bride, André the Giant occasionally sported a thick black beard. His beard would come in so thick that when he wore it, and with his height, André could practically be mistaken for a bear. Now, just like everything he did, his beard went big. André was a gentle giant, but inside the ring, he was an absolute monster.
What was André like? I mean, we touched on this once when you were here before.
I was here 10 years ago.
I heard that, and tell me if this is true, that when you first met him, you ran in fear.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
Really?
The largest human being on the earth was in front of me. Yes, I was petrified.
And you're just like, I got to get out of here.
What do you do with that?
How did he react?
Was the sweetest.
You found that out when you came back later?
Yeah.
And how did he kind of express that sweetness with you?
We were freezing cold in the middle of this forest, riding horses in the rain, and I didn't have an overcoat for some reason. And he just came over. He's always hot. Oh, like in a tank top when we'd be in
big guy, yeah.
Nordic wear. And he just put his hand on my head, and his fingers came down to here, and warmed my head with his hand.
The WWE is still a big force in sports today, but its heyday was absolutely the 1980s. With characters like Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, and André the Giant strutting around the ring and knocking heads, no era before or since is its rival. And these three men were not just some of the best wrestlers of their era, they went to the top rope with their beard games as well.